Hi guys, how are you doing? Today I have a very interesting topic to discuss with you. Is the stage fright. I have a question to you. Are you afraid to talk in public? Please write in comments, tell your stories and tell why do you think you have the stage fright. It's very interesting. Now I really try to explain to you why do you have it and to give you very good tools you can use while or before your presentations. But before, I would like to explain why I think it's very, very important to talk about the stage fright. For example, during my trainings and workshops, I ask participants, do you have stage fright? And people react like, Dung. Well, I think that the most people have the stage fright and they don't know how to embrace this fear, how to overcome it. So I would like to tell you my personal stage fright story. I started to play the piano and to sing as a little child, and I won big competition and was touring with orchestras and playing in front of the very big audience since I was pretty little. And I have to say that I can't remember then that as a little child I was afraid. I don't know, for me it was kind of very normal because I knew that at home I am a big star. And here I would like to make a remark. Kids are not afraid of the stage because they don't have this feeling, or they don't think about what do other people think about me. They are not afraid to be criticized. And this is a very, very important thing, because this feeling of being or afraid to be criticized comes maybe for the first time in the teenager time and at the teenager age. And come back to my story. And then I was dreaming of studying in the best college in Russia. And I got there. I passed the exams and everything was good, but that was my first time when I started to be afraid of stage. The pressure in the college was so high. The level was so high. The competition was so high. And it was a very big challenge for me. But then later, when I came to Europe and I started my professional career, I was about 20. More I was on stage, more I sang on stage and did big performances, less I was afraid. But still, I have to say that it didn't come away so fast. At the beginning, I was pretty afraid, and especially, before the primary or at the, on the day of the primary, I had something. I always had something. I got a cold or whatever. But this is a psychological thing. I will tell you about this right now, how to overcome this thing in your head. And then when I started to work in the theater, and we have rehearsals in the theater every day being on stage, every day rehearsing with many other people, and it becomes so normal, so kind of, why should I be afraid? We were rehearsing so much, and everything went well. And now I really don't have stage fright. Of course, it came with practice, but not also. It came also with a mindset. I changed my mindset. But firstly, let's talk about symptoms. What kind of symptoms do you have when you have stage fright? Your hands are shaking, legs are shaking, your voice is shaking, or sometimes you have this stone in your throat. Your whole nervous system is getting, not in balance. You breathe too high. Your digestion is getting crazy, right? And when I also ask people during the training, are you afraid of talking in public? And many people say like, well, when I'm with my colleagues whom I sing every day, no, actually not. But when I have to make a presentation in front of the big bosses, most people say yes, I'm getting very, very stressed and very nervous before I do that. So, five things to think about to reset or to rework your mindset. First of all, of course, to embrace your stage fear. You have to practice a lot. And I really recommend you, when you have a very important presentation, speech, or whatever, you can practice in our group. Make a video and ask the others what they think, and I'm pretty sure you will get a lot of positive feedback and a lot of support from us. And firstly, a lot of practice. Practice, practice, practice. This is the only how you can overcome your fears and really embrace this strange feeling. Number two, very important thing, focus on your message. When you are in front, not focus what do other people think about you, because with this very short thought, you just block yourself. Think of what you want to say, because believe me, people, when you are on stage, they really want to have some information from you, or they want to listen to you. Even then, maybe they are checking their mails on the phone or whatever, do something else, and they don't look at you. Don't think and don't disrupt this, this thought, your performance. Think about your message and concentrate on your message. Third thing, I know that especially women, they want to have everything perfect. Everything perfect. And this, this perfectness really puts you in a very, very tiny, what's the right word? In a very tiny clothes, kind of, I always say to all of my students, Mr. and Miss Perfection stays behind the door. As fast do you have, or as soon do you have this feeling that you don't want to be perfect, but you know that you're good enough. This self-confidence, this, feeling of believing in yourself, loving yourself, love yourself. Love yourself and love yourself. I really can't stop talking about that how important it is to increase your self-confidence and love yourself and really believe in what you have. And from this, we come to the fourth point. Concentrate on your strengths. I think that this idea is really important, because we from very little from our schools hear that, oh, you're not good enough in that, so you have to work very hard to get better, you have to work to get better, and this and that. People have the strengths. We are born with our own big presence. Concentrate on your strength. Concentrate on your presence, because I'm pretty sure that every one of you knows exactly what you can do the best. And if you don't do some things as good as you can work on it, of course, but don't be frustrating. If it's not yours, just leave it. It's okay. It's okay to don't be perfect and to don't do all the things good. So please write down. This is your homework for today. Write down 5 points, 5 strengths, and 5 things you want to get better. And post it in our group. Really think about it. 5 strengths, your strength, and you have to be focused on this strength, especially when you are on stage, or you have to do a presentation or public talking, you have a speech, whatever. And then, of course, you have to be prepared very good. Prepared in not in terms of writing and presentation, prepared in terms of your body. It's very, very important to take your time before the presentation and to concentrate on your message and on your strength. Of course, if you are nervous, many people say, oh, if you're nervous before you're going to the stage or doing your presentations, just breathe. I have to say that I personally think that many people who are not so familiar with these meditation techniques and breathing techniques, it's very hard for them to breathe. It doesn't really work. So I want to show you the exercise I use a lot to get more concentrated. It's very funny, and you also have to practice it because it's pretty hard. But the point is that your concentration, you have to be so concentrated when you do this exercise. So first do like the parallel fingers, 2 3 4 5, 2 3 4 5, and also say ta 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 ta, because at the same time with this ta 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 ta, you work on your diction, you warm your voice up, and you start practicing your diction before the presentation. So one time I show you and then let's do it together. So firstly, parallel. Ta 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 ta. I start first with the 2 and then with the 5th, with the 2nd, with the 5th. Ta 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 ta. And then parallel, which means diagonal, which means one hand starts with the 5th finger and the another hand starts with the 2nd finger. So ta 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 ta. Try it. Let's try it together. First we do parallel and then diagonal. Ta 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 ta. And did you make it? Does it work for you? And then of course start when your fingers are walking in the flow. You can start your presentation. For example, when I start the video, I always say, who am I, right? Or when I start a presentation or a training, I always introduce myself. You can start, you just do this exercise. You can do it first parallel for a couple of minutes and then diagonal and just start talking. For example, hello everyone. My name is Ekaterina Kardakova. I am an opera singer, vocal and presentation coach. Today I really want to tell you about the very important soft skills such as nonverbal communication and how you can influence your audience and how you can do your message clear. So, okay, now my brain really explodes. But it's a very, very good exercise to get really focused on what you want to say. This is very important. So, I'm very happy to get your 5 strengths and 5 things you would like to work on. And I wish you a very nice day. Bye.